Okay, I got a couple things here. Here's the assessment itself. And this is where you'll start. You come up here to take the test. Takes you out here and you tell it English. And you take off here, filling out the questions. And it's just the most like you or not like you. When you get all done, you produce a slide, you produce an outcome that looks like this. It'll be a screen that looks like this. And what I'm asking you to do is some way, somehow, even you Mac guys, to clip this image. Because you're going to bring it into your spot on the PowerPoint, or on this Google presentation. And then you're going to analyze it a little bit. So how do we do that? Well, let's see. From here on the end, say for example that you want to clip it somehow. Us PC people, we have the clipping tool, and so you can just go like this to clip. Clip like this. And you can just clip it and take it, save it or whatever, and import it. Save it someplace. Now if you're a Mac guy, you're going to have to figure out something else. And I'm not sure what they have, whether you have to, I've downloaded Jing or different ways where you do a screenshot. But some way, regardless, you need to clip this end thing at the end of this thing and bring it in with these pretty colors like this. Now, how do we bring it in? If you come on here, the multi-intelligence results, and you always get this. I'm going to leave it in presentation mode. And here's how you get into these. If you want to get in here, it's always down here into edit. If you have permission, and if you're signed in to your Google account, you'll have permission. So how do I bring this in? Well, first of all, before you bring it in, here's mine on the first one to kind of explain. Second one, I want you to explain it a little bit. So the first thing you do is duplicate your slide. For example, here, I click on this thing, I right mouse it, and I duplicate the slide. Now, if I don't want it, of course, I can download. You make another slide with your name on it. Everybody has one slide in here. On the second slide, you're going to kind of analyze your results a little bit like I did here. And if you come back to our page, here's some things about it right here. The one in context here from multiple intelligence, and here's another one. Two different things that kind of explain it, as well as there is some information in the textbook. Alright, so when we get back in here, get that thing there up. How do I get it in here? Well, let me just make another one like this. I'm going to put a blank slide in here. Let me do this. Let me just make I'm just going to duplicate this slide so my name, because your name's going to be on it. And you right mouse it and tell it to duplicate the slide. Right mouse and tell it to duplicate the slide. There it is. So on this slide here, I'm going to bring that in. I go on here on this thing here. I'm going to browse for it wherever I saved it. Looks like this. Tell it OK. And there it is. And you might have to resize it a little or something. That's how you bring it in. And then on the next page, like I said, you give some information about you. And you can agree or disagree whether this is the right thing, you know, whether it's a good analysis of you and your likes and dislikes. And when you get that done, you're done. You got it. And on next time, we'll look at these together, and we will decide, talk about this. Okay.